guys, Michelle with Lavis here. I know I didn't give anybody a warning that I was going to be doing a live video today, but that's okay. It was a last minute decision to go live. It is about 12:53 here in California, Pacific Standard Time, and I'm still doing my Weight Watchers, still working out, just kind of got home from the gym. It's summertime here. It is blazing hot in California in the Central Valley, and I want a sweet treat, right? So I'm going to make 2-ingredient coconut pineapple ice cream, and I thought I'd pop in really quick and show you guys how I'm going to do it. Today I'm going to use my Chef Prep system, which is awesome because the Chef Prep is a salad spinner. It's got a paddle attachment, it's got a blade attachment. There's so much that you can do with your Quick Chef. It's pretty awesome. I'll show you the picture on the box. It looks like that. So it's got a blade attachment, but I don't think it has a picture of the other functions that it does. But it's super, super awesome, and I love it. It's kind of like a bigger version of my Chef Prep, which if you guys know me, you know I use my Chef Prep a lot. And you could totally do this recipe on a smaller scale in your little Chef Prep if you have that. But today I'm going to use my Chef Prep. So we are going to make 2-ingredient ice cream, and I'm going to use some frozen pineapple chunks and some coconut milk. Coconut pineapple ice cream. I'm so excited. Most of anybody that knows me in my personal life knows I can't do a whole lot of dairy. So I am going to use an alternative, which is coconut milk. So I'm using my Tupperware can opener, which is super easy to use. Actually, let me point this down so you guys can see. Oh, it looks like I have somebody watching me. Hi, if you're out there, let me see if I can turn my comments on, and then tell me who's with me and watching me today. Thank you for joining me. So the Tupperware can opener is super easy to use. Sorry, my dogs are always in the background with me. It doesn't work like a conventional can opener, which normally like kind of goes sideways and you twist and twist and you can end up cutting yourself on the top of the can. This one actually goes like this on the top. You put the edge right in between these two things, and it actually ends up breaking the seal. But the can opener is super easy to use, and you just twist it like this. I've seen other people do another method where they like rotate the can, but if you have arthritis or carpal tunnel or just, you know, issues with your hands, this is great because it's super easy to just turn like this, and then you just keep turning until you kind of hear a little bit of a give, and it gets a lot easier. So then the can opener has these teeth. I don't know if you could see this little edge right here, this teeth. So then you kind of open it up just like that. You put the teeth right on the edge and close it. And then you're able to just pull the top right off. You don't have to touch the edges, get your hands all nasty, or cut yourself. This is completely smooth because it basically just broke the seal of the can. So I could run my hand around the edge too. You would not want to do that if you had opened a regular can. Okay, so we're going to use about a cup or so of frozen pineapple chunks. And like I said, this is just 2 ingredients, so super, super easy. So I'm going to put that right on the bottom of my Quick Chef. I might actually use just a little bit more, maybe almost 2 cups. And then I'm using a whole can of coconut milk. This doesn't have any sugar added or anything like that, so it's not sweet, but pineapple is naturally sweet, so we don't have to add any extra sugar, which is great because, like I said, I'm doing Weight Watchers, so I'm always on the lookout for a treat that I can have. Also, don't mind the lemon Oreos. I saw that when I was at the store, and I was like, okay, I gotta try those. Anybody that knows me knows I love lemon, right? All right, so I'm just gonna put the top on my Quick Chef here, and hopefully you guys can see me. And I'm just going to kind of give it started. Anything frozen usually takes a little bit harder to get going until we start going, and then you could just slice those pineapples right up, and it's going to do all the work for you in just a matter of seconds. Then I'm going to pour it into one of my freezer mates and let it get solid, and I'm going to have 2-ingredient coconut pineapple ice cream. It's going to be totally, totally delicious. I cannot wait. I actually think I saw this recipe on Pinterest. And after this, I'm going to make a banana version. Hi, I have 2 watchers. Welcome. Thanks for joining me. I'm making coconut pineapple ice cream in my Quick Chef today, which if you don't have a Quick Chef, you could do it in your little Chef Prep. Super easy. All it is 1 can of coconut milk, unsweetened, and some frozen pineapple chunks. You could use fresh pineapple and freeze them yourselves if you want to, but I took some help from the grocery store and bought the already frozen version. Okay, so let me open this up. take a little look-see here. Looks like everything has come together nice and smooth. Let me show you guys. So all the pineapple, you don't even see the chunks anymore. Those were whole chunks of pineapple just a few seconds ago, but now it's all incorporated. So now I'm just gonna take one of my little freezer mates here. The awesome thing about freezer mates, and I really didn't even plan on going into all of this, but they're flexible. See, so like, let's say something was frozen solid in this, I could just flip it over and give it a little, and it's gonna pop out super easy. Also, you can see inside, this is like a shiny, non-porous material. So let's say I have made a big batch of spaghetti sauce. Well, the red spaghetti is not gonna stain because this is non-porous. It's gonna come right out beautifully for you. So, all right, I'm going to pour this right on in to my freezer mate there. So excited, you guys. I can't wait to try this later. It's gonna be super, super delicious. So I wasn't planning on sticking around and doing the banana version, but I've got a couple of watchers. So if you want, I will go ahead and stay on the live, and I'll show you how to make the banana version. And I can just redo it right in here. I don't even have to wash it because what's a little coconut and pineapple with your banana ice cream, right? I think it's just a little more deliciousness. I just do want to taste this really quick. So let me grab a little spoon here. Just want to make sure. And see, I want to show you guys, see how good the Quick Chef got those chunks of pineapple? It's just going to be creamy and delicious. Pineapple chunks in every bite. Getting messages. Oh, hey, Vern's watching me. Thanks for watching. Oh my gosh, you guys. That is going to be so, so good. Okay, so let me just get a lid on this and I'll set it aside and pop it. And actually, I'll pop it in the freezer right now because I got to grab the bananas from the freezer, and I put my heavy cream in the freezer too, because when you're making ice cream and stuff, the colder the cream is, the better it's going to be for ice cream. So let me grab my bananas and my heavy whipping cream really quick. Okay. Heavy whipping cream. I forgot, actually, I already got the bananas out so they could get just a little bit unfrozen. And I'm getting stuff all over my counter from my last. Okay, so this ice cream actually takes a little bit more ingredients, but that's okay. So what I'm going to do is I just cut up some bananas and laid them flat like this in my freezer so they could freeze a little bit separately. If you just put them in there all together, they're gonna freeze in like one big chunk, and then they're not gonna cut up as easily for you. I should have got myself a little trash bowl, but like I said, I didn't plan on going live today. So hey, this is real life. Okay, so I've got some just regular unsweetened or naturally, there's only like 0 grams of sugar and 1 carb in this heavy whipping cream. So let me get that open. And I'm gonna use I'll probably go for a little bit more, probably almost 2 cups, because I like to make a good batch. So my honey and, well, my son is actually out of town. He's visiting his grandparents down in Lancaster, California. And I bet if he was watching this, that he wished that he was here, because he loves ice cream and he loves when I make homemade ice cream. And this is really simple and so much better for you actually than a lot of store-bought versions that have a lot of added ingredients. You know what? I could totally turn this into banana pineapple ice cream and it would be delicious. Okay, now I'm going to put in some vanilla because I like to give it a little bit of extra flavoring. So I'm going to put in 2 teaspoons. So far we have 2 bananas that I just chunked up and froze, and 2 cups of heavy whipping cream, 2 teaspoons of vanilla. I'm going to add about 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt, because salt is going to bring out that sweetness that we want. So I'm going to add about 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. And then I'm going to add a couple of tablespoons of regular sugar. Now you could use Splenda, a couple of packets of Sweet and Low if you want, but I am adding in just plain regular sugar. You could even use confectioner sugar if you wanted to, powdered sugar. Then it would, you know, whip up even more finer for you. Let's see, is that everything? Yep, whipping cream, vanilla, a little salt, sugar, and frozen fruit. Now you could do the same exact recipe with other fruit. So frozen strawberries, frozen berries, frozen peaches. You could do it with the pineapple if you just wanted pineapple ice cream. If you wanted to, you could also add like coconut flake to the pineapple recipe that we did, which was just pineapple chunks that were frozen and canned coconut milk. So again, in here, super easy. I just have 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. I can already feel it getting thick, you guys, because the frozen fruit with the cold whipping cream gets thicker faster, so it's not gonna have to freeze very long. Matter of fact, if I can get it going faster, the heavy whipping cream is going to almost siphon up like if I was making whipped cream, but it's already getting thicker. I can feel it getting thicker. The frozen bananas are helping the heavy whipping cream. Let me just take a quick peek. Oh yeah, it's already coming together, you guys. I'm so excited. And basically it's gonna be like a soft serve, but I want it to freeze up a little bit more. Let's see. Oh, you have to try it. And even if you don't have a chef prep or a quick chef, because like I said, you could do it if you just have the quick chef if you don't have a chef prep. But if you're at home and you have like a food processor, you could do this in a food processor with just a couple of presses of the button. I just hate to break out all those pieces and the heavy base, and this is just a couple of pieces. It's so easy to clean up afterwards. I love it. I use these all the time to make salsa, pesto, fresh whipped cream. I mean, there's just so many things you could do, so many options. Oh yeah, this is getting nice and thick. I can feel it. And you guys, can you hear those gears turning? That's how you could tell it's getting thick. Let me just take a check here. Oh yeah, you guys, look at that. It's already getting like thick. You can see if I put my finger through it, how thick that is already. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me get a clean spoon so I can give that a taste. This is ready to go in my freezer mate, and then I'll be able to just freeze it up. Grab a spoon here so I can give it a little taste. You can see that it's already almost like a soft serve. Oh man, you guys. Between this and that pineapple ice cream that I just made a little bit ago, I'm gonna put this one in a freezer mate too. This is going to be so good tonight, and like such a healthier version. You know, like I can't really do a whole lot of dairy anyway because I just don't tolerate it really well. I have one frozen pineapple or one frozen banana that kind of stuck there to my blade. Let me move that out of the way. But I can't really do a whole lot of dairy. It just doesn't go very well with my tummy. And I cannot do a lot of sugar either. It's real funny. It's like if I don't have enough sugar, I get dizzy and feel really weak. But if I eat too much sugar, man, I feel terrible too. So making stuff at home is a lot better option for me. Let me see if I can get a spoon here and show you guys how gorgeous this looks. Can you guys see this? Look at that consistency. It's already almost like a little bit of a melted soft serve. I cannot wait to try this later. But like I said, you can use this. Add up one more taste. You can use the same recipe and just instead of using frozen bananas, use frozen strawberries. Right now, I'm gonna try to think. There's so many awesome fruits that you can get at fruit stands. Strawberries, I saw peaches the other day. Plums would be delicious. Our grocery stores have fresh frozen vegetables all the time, frozen fruits and stuff. So this would be great with any kind of frozen fruit, peaches, any kind of berries. Ooh, some cherries would be good. And even if you didn't have fresh, you could get it in the frozen canned section. Frozen pineapple chunks, they have everything. Peaches, oranges, ooh, orange would be really good. So yeah, it's like I said, I just used 2 cups of regular heavy whipping cream that you can get at the grocery store. There's no sugar in this. Like I said, it's got 1 carb, no sugar. All I added was 2 tablespoons of regular sugar, but if you wanted it to be no sugar, you could use Splenda or stevia or monk fruit. There's a lot of really good alternatives for sugar. A couple of packages of Sweet and Low if you wanted to do that instead. I used 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Other than that, you can add any fruit, raspberries. I'm just trying to think. There's where I live here in the Central Valley, we're really super blessed with lots of different kinds of fruits and vegetables. Let me see what my dogs are doing. Are you guys being good? I can hear them. I just have to check on them. I have 2 Frenchies and 2 pugs. Do you want to say hi, Bill? Okay. Come here, Bella. Come here, Bill. My dad will get mad at me. He always tells me, quit putting your dogs in the videos, but these are my babies. Yeah. So my dogs are my life. They live with me, and that's just how it is. So anyway, if you guys have any questions about the recipe or about getting any of the Tupperware products that you saw, like I said, this can opener has been life-changing for me. I do have kind of wrist problems. I've been a dispatcher for 20 years, so I type every day, well, not every day because I have days off, but 10, 12-hour shifts, and my wrists have just over time, they hurt, carpal tunnel, real life. But my dad has really bad arthritis, and I want to get him one. I don't know why I haven't gotten one for him yet. Daddy, Mom, Christmas is coming. Might be getting one. But yeah, and then like I said, I have these in freezer mates. So later, when they freeze up, they'll be really easy to use. These are super flexible. Actually, I'll show you. I have another one right here. So I can show you, they come in a whole set actually. I have some black beans frozen in some of the containers, or if I get fresh vegetables, you can freeze them. These containers are really flexible. You see they move really easy. So let's say I made a big batch of spaghetti sauce or something, I could put it right in here, freeze it. When I want to go and reheat it on the stove later, just give it a little plop, it'll plop right out. Also, they're non-porous. I know you guys can't really see, but it's kind of like shiny inside. So there's a special material that keeps them from staining. I know like a lot of times, we buy like there's cheap throwaway containers and we put spaghetti in it to take to work, and then they turn like orange and you never get the orange out, right? And you're always like, well, I don't want to use that one again. People are going to think I didn't wash my dishes. Well, with freezer mates, they don't do that. They have a special material that keeps them from staining. So they're super awesome. So anyway, like I said, I really didn't plan on doing a live today, but I was super excited about this ice cream and trying out this recipe. So if you have questions about any of the recipes, send me a message. There's a button, I believe, on there. You guys can send me an instant message. I don't mind. I'll share the recipe. If you guys want any of the products, the link for my website is right on my page. You can just click on it. It'll take you right there. There's some super awesome things on special. I actually think the Quick Chef is on special, and it's not a regular catalog item, so you guys can't get this throughout the year. So if you go and look under the current specials tab and you guys see this is like a must buy, because it's basically a bigger version of this. But you also have, like I said, it comes with a salad spinner base, so you can put your stuff in there, spin it, it'll spin out all the water. It comes with a paddle attachment, so you guys can do like whipped cream or batters, stuff like that. It also comes with this attachment, so if you're making pesto and you need to drizzle in the oil, you can do that. And it comes with a seal too, so let's say you made everything in there and you want to put it right in your refrigerator, plop the lid on and put it in your refrigerator. Tupperware, they think of everything. They're so awesome. I love it. Anyway, I'm going to get this mess cleaned up. I'm going to put this in the freezer, and then I cannot wait to have this later. It's going to be such a good and healthy treat and an alternative. If you want to know what the recipe is, I'll try to go back and add it to the comments. Like I said, it's super versatile. You can use it with any fruit. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I'm going to get this cleaned up, and thanks for joining me. You guys have a blessed day.